In this episode of Sailing SeaKat, we go from Dover to Guernsey, battling seasickness and our first time crossing the English Channel.
Good morning, it is 4:20 a.m. and we are just getting ready to leave Dover and we're heading to Eastbourne today. So I think for the first hour we're going to be punching tide, then the tide's going to turn and go with us. A nice early start, but we get to see the sunrise.
SeaKat, Dover VTS.
Dover VTS, this is SeaKat, over.
Yeah, I see on the camera now, so you may depart the marina and you may depart the western entrance.
Thank you, all received. Out. Right, here we go.
Bye Dover.
You see, he's just switched the triple lights from red to green, white, green.
Yeah.
Basically, go now, instruction.
Look at you with your shorts on in April.
Sort of behind us, so if you let it out a bit, because the wind's coming from there, keep going. Keep going. Somewhere there. Just put it in a tiny bit, sorry. Out there. Perfect. Yep. Right on.
Another great day of sailing. We slipped out of Dover in the early hours to catch the tide, and we settled into a steady pace averaging around 6 knots. And then about 7 hours later we arrived in sunny Eastbourne, and we had been through the lock here before, so we knew exactly what to expect, making it a pretty smooth and easy arrival. There's a crowd watching.
Great.
Don't fuck it up.
Really bastards. This side, so it's in.
We were all pretty tired after this and our really early morning, so straight to bed and then up bright and early the next day for my birthday, and the girls had prepared a little birthday breakfast for me.
It's my birthday. So, I'm 32 this morning. Ah, dear. And we've left Eastbourne and we're heading to Brighton. We're doing about 7.5 knots. Got the main and the Genoa out. It's glorious. Say welcome to Brighton. What's that? Ooh, another little bite. Oh.
We had one night here in Brighton and it was really nice. The facilities were great, nice and clean, had a proper shower, and then we were back up and at it again the next morning, heading for Cowes now. And I was just grateful that we weren't having to get up in the middle of the night. When Joe says we're getting up at 2 or 3 a.m, I die a little bit inside. So this was a very welcome normal start.
is get a little rod holder for the back.
Right, I'll get you a spoon. A spoon.
I think it's getting out, look.
Is it starting to melt? Alright, put it in. Keep giving it a mix.
What are you making?
Look, that cockpit is for the pan. So we put something in there so we can make something.
What are you making though?
Yeah,
Cocoa Pop cakes.
Papa cupcakes.
God, looks good. How nice does that smell, Prim? No, everyone's got to eat them.
I like the room.
Give it a mix all round. Right, do you want to put anything else in it?
Yeah,
What do you want to put in it?
I know. A bit of that.
Biscuits?
Yeah, I like it here. Yeah.
Don't make holes in it. So this is what a typical sailing day looks like for us. Joe's keeping watch, doing a little bit of fishing. Me and Prim are making cakes inside, and then Pearlie was having a little sleep. So she was laid on Skye in the shade, having a little cuddle and getting some fresh air. We just got to Cows and they've asked us to move. So we're going from the outside to the inside and down in this corner, which is quite nice. So Joe and Skye are on board, and me and the monkeys are down here. That is a big ship, that's a ferry. They are. Daddy's going to turn it round now. You watch.
Over there, Mommy's big boat, Mummy. And
It's a beautiful morning in Cows, and I need to film a class for next week. So Joe's took the kids to the shops and I'm going to get it done now. It's busy here, so I'm going to keep it nice and quiet. Awesome, well done team. Thank you so much for joining me for this session. I hope that you enjoyed it. So have a wonderful day and I'll see you guys soon. See you soon. Let me know what you find.
People stood outside there.
What's that up there?
Look, some people stood up there.
Who is it?
3 people, they're waving. Look.
Is that Nanny Jack?
Is it Nanny Jack?
It is.
That is Nanny Jack. Nanny Jack.
Quick wave!
Uncle Orban, Auntie Claire. Who's that?
Who have you found? Who's that? What's she doing here? This was such a lovely surprise for Prim. My mum came to visit for our last 2 days in Cows before we headed out to anchor in Newtown Creek. We're just coming into Newtown Creek now, and we've got to find somewhere to anchor because the tide's still going to drop about another 2 metres, so we're just going to find somewhere deep enough for us and we're going to stay here for the night.
Turn that on. Just check it's all right at the front.
After our first night on anchor, we picked up and headed across to Yarmouth Harbour. Me, Prim and Pearl got straight off the boat and went and found a park, and we really liked it here. The facilities in the harbour were fantastic, the staff were really nice, and when you're roughing it a little bit on the boat, to have these facilities, to have a really hot clean shower and sit down and dry your hair was an absolute win. Me, Prim and Pearl have just been to the park
and Pearl's asleep, and we saw Sky on our walk home, and she said to Prim, I heard a funny noise in the spare bedroom on the boat. Go and have a look. You won't believe this. How gorgeous is this? She set them up a little den. It says, hello, Prim and Pearl. Welcome to our secret den. This is a special calm place. Here we relax, read stories, colour pictures and watch films. Please join us. Love from all your toys. Amazing.
If you are going to stop here, I would highly recommend you grab tickets for the hop on, hop off bus. It's a great, cheap way to see the area.
Can you see through the little hole? Guys, food prepping.
Cabbage
Mmm.
for slop.
Joe's flag
Oh, that's
prepping.
Sardinia.
For some reason, the day before a passage, we prepped food like the world is going to end. And we knew we were going to have a really early start.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
2 years. We're up at 2:30. Here we go then. We're off. Well, I was up with Joe and the plan was that
Mummy.
Sky would get up after the kids were up, but just as we were about to put the mainsail up, as we were coming
Mummy.
out this morning.
The water's just making us
Early woke up.
Mummy, the water's making us banging and bang.
It is.
Yeah.
So I ended up coming back to bed with these two monkeys because you was both awake then, wasn't you? And we had to wake Sky up, so a bit of a juggle. Right, breakfast time for the monsters. Oh, I feel absolutely shattered. Oh, I am rubbish at these passages where we get up early hours in the morning. I'm all for it. Joe will be like, we're doing this. I said, yeah, that's fine. It's like having a newborn again. It's 8 AM now. We're doing 5.4 knots and just trundling along nicely.
We plotted on the map our GPS fixes, and we are ahead of schedule slightly. And we've also covered roughly 5 knots in the last hour, 5 nautical miles in the last hour, so we're on track.
What a way to spend our anniversary. First time crossing the channel. It's just gone midday and the tide's just starting to turn, so we're just going to turn towards Alderney now, but we've still got about 6 hours left if we're doing 5 knots. I'll felt pretty useless so far this trip, to be honest. I'm, like I said earlier, so rubbish with the sleep, but I just felt sick. Prim had her first bit of seasickness and she was sick earlier, but now she's outside and had something to eat. She seems to be better, so thank God for Sky. I took Pearl down for her to have a nap and I laid with her for a little while and she made everyone lunch and it's just fabulous. But yeah, hopefully the rest of the journey I'm going to take over.
Furthest one round the drum, just twice or 3 times. Right, undo it. Let it out and pull this one in. Go on. Keep going, Grosso. Keep going. That's it, unlock the other one off now. We are 7.5 miles out from Grey Harbour in Alderney now. We're doing 9 knots, speed over ground. The tide's pumping with us at the moment. We've got 20 knots of wind on the nose, 30 degrees, but it's comfortable to be fair. And we're going to be on a mooring board tonight, so come Monday, Tuesday when there's a bit of a northeasterly coming in, I believe, might be a little bit bouncy.
Yeehaw!
Keep going. One more, maybe. Keep going. That's it. Right, now come and pull your genoa. Ready, nearly?
We dropped the sails as we headed into Alderney, and this was our first time going on a mooring buoy, and it was a bit of a faff, to be honest. We weren't 100% sure what we were going to do when we got there, and Joe couldn't really hear us and we couldn't really hear him, and then Prim and Pearl were both screaming. So this gives you a little insight of how it can be and the reality. Sometimes it can feel really stressful and everything's happening at once. But pretty much every day we're learning something, and this was a big lesson. And we arrived in Alderney and we left pretty much as quick as we got there. So we were going to stay here for a few days because of the weather that was coming in. But right at the last minute, we decided we were going to leave and go to Guernsey. So there was a couple of other boats that were leaving at the same time, and Joe had kind of spoke to them. And we met a lovely guy called Peter, and we headed out together, and we made the decision to leave 20 minutes before we left. But it was definitely the right decision because it got us nice and safe in the marina before the wind came.
Book it. Do you want to, if that's where you want to go, is it Victoria Marina?
Yeah, we're going to Victoria. We phoned them yesterday, and although we booked, they said there's no need to because there was plenty of space, so it should be fine.
On the next episode of Sailing SeaKat, we explore Guernsey and set off for France, checking in at Roscoff, and our baby girl turns 1 year old. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you again soon.